Let me say, can I say one thing?
please.
To me, Stanley, the great Stanley Kubrick was an actor's enemy.
Well, he did 100 takes.
He was an actor's enemy. And I can point to movies that he's done, the worst performances I've ever seen in movies. This is what he said to the actor. I said, oh. So now we got in this big argument for 20 minutes. I called him every night. He was saying he didn't know, and I got lightheaded. Compared to the days when he was in his heyday, I suppose. You know, like in the Wild Bunch and everything, but it was okay.
When discussing Robert Duvall's 6 most favorite actors, we enter the mind of one of cinema's most respected craftsmen. Robert Duvall represents everything noble about American acting. A master who has spent over 5 decades creating unforgettable characters across every genre imaginable. From his chilling portrayal of Tom Hagen in The Godfather to his Oscar-winning performance in Tender Mercies.
He didn't know what it was, but he was out to get it. So he trusts his actors.
Duvall has consistently demonstrated that great acting comes from understanding human nature at its deepest levels. What sets Duvall apart from his contemporaries is his unwavering commitment to research and authenticity. He famously lived with real families to prepare for roles, studied regional dialects for months, and immersed himself completely in the worlds his characters inhabited. This dedication to truth has made him one of Hollywood's most trusted observers of acting talent. When Duvall praises a fellow performer, it carries weight because it comes from someone who understands the sacrifices and disciplines required for greatness.
Very tough on people, you know.
How did you end up with Meisner?
A guy named Ricky Morse, Bobby Morse, Robert Morse, who did a stint on Broadway.
Throughout his illustrious career, Duvall has worked alongside virtually every major actor of his generation, giving him unique insight into what separates good performers from legendary ones. These preferences reveal a man who values substance over style, dedication over natural charm, and authentic humanity over manufactured charisma. 6. Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman's versatility and blue-collar approach to acting earned Robert Duvall's profound respect during their overlapping careers in Hollywood's golden era. Both men emerged from similar middle-class backgrounds and brought working-class sensibilities to their craft, creating an immediate bond based on shared values and comparable work ethics. Duvall has consistently praised Hackman's ability to inhabit ordinary characters and make them extraordinary through sheer force of authentic performance. Gene never tried to be a movie star. He just focused on being a great actor, Duvall observed during a 1992 interview with American cinematographer. That approach served him better than any amount of glamour or manufactured appeal ever could. Their parallel careers often involve similar character types, but both actors carved out distinct identities while maintaining mutual admiration for each other's achievements. Duvall particularly respects Hackman's seamless transitions between genres, from intense dramas like The French Connection to lighthearted comedies and action thrillers. Director William Friedkin worked with both actors and noted their comparable preparation methods and professional attitudes. Bob and Gene approached every role with the same seriousness, whether it was a small supporting part or a leading role, Friedkin recalled. Their friendship developed through shared experiences navigating Hollywood's changing landscape while maintaining artistic integrity. Both men successfully avoided typecasting while building impressive bodies of work spanning multiple decades. Gene proved that character actors could become leading men without losing what made them special, Duvall explained to The Hollywood Reporter. He stayed true to himself while adapting to whatever the role demanded. Their relationship exemplifies mutual respect between actors who prioritize craft over celebrity. Segment 5. James Caan. James Caan's explosive energy and emotional rawness captured Robert Duvall's attention during their collaborations on The Godfather films, where both actors delivered career-defining performances. Their on-screen chemistry as adoptive brothers translated into real friendship built on shared appreciation for method acting techniques and commitment to psychological realism. Duvall has repeatedly cited Caan's ability to access genuine emotion as one of his most impressive qualities. Jimmy brought volcanic passion to every moment, Duvall revealed during a 1995 interview with Movie Line magazine. He could go from tender vulnerability to explosive rage within seconds, and both emotions felt completely real. Their scenes together in The Godfather showcase two masters working at peak efficiency, with each actor elevating the other's performance through generous collaboration. Duvall admires Caan's fearless approach to difficult emotional territory, particularly his willingness to explore characters' darker impulses without judgment or reservation. Cinematographer Gordon Willis observed their dynamic during filming, noting how both actors pushed each other toward greater authenticity. Bob and Jimmy created an atmosphere where taking emotional risks felt safe, Willis explained. Their friendship endured beyond their famous collaboration, with both actors supporting each other's projects and maintaining regular contact throughout their careers. Jimmy taught me that intensity doesn't mean losing control, Duvall told Entertainment Weekly. He showed me how to channel powerful emotions without letting them overwhelm the character's truth. Their relationship demonstrates how great actors can inspire each other to reach new levels of excellence through healthy competition and mutual encouragement. 4. Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones's minimalist acting style and commanding screen presence earned Robert Duvall's deep appreciation throughout their parallel careers in character-driven cinema. Both men share Texas roots and bring similar gravitas to their performances, creating natural understanding based on regional identity and comparable approaches to their craft. Duvall has consistently praised Jones's ability to convey complex emotions through subtle gestures and facial expressions. Tommy understands that less is often more, Duvall explained during a 1998 interview with Texas Monthly. He can communicate volumes with a single look or gesture, which is the mark of truly sophisticated acting. Their shared background in serious dramatic training created immediate rapport when they worked together on various projects throughout the decades. Duvall particularly respects Jones's commitment to authenticity in Western and rural characters, viewing him as one of the few actors who can convincingly portray genuine frontier mentality. Director Ron Howard witnessed their interactions during industry events, noting their mutual respect and similar philosophies about character development. Bob and Tommy both believe that great acting comes from understanding your character's inner life, Howard observed. Their friendship includes regular discussions about technique, preparation methods, and the evolution of American cinema. Both men have successfully maintained relevance across multiple generations.
Well, up north ain't a place, Ned, it's a direction. And where we're going is about 2,500 miles that way.
2,500 miles?
While staying true to their original artistic principles. Tommy never compromised his integrity for commercial success, Duvall told Variety. He proved that audiences still respond to honest, understated performances when they're expertly crafted. Their relationship represents solidarity between actors who value substance over spectacle. 3. Sean Penn. Sean Penn's intense preparation methods and fearless commitment to character transformation earned Robert Duvall's professional admiration during their encounters in Hollywood's acting circles. While representing different generations, both men share dedication to method acting principles and willingness to completely immerse themselves in their characters' worlds. Duvall has praised Penn's refusal to take shortcuts or rely on natural charisma instead of thorough preparation. Sean approaches every role like his life depends on getting it right, Duvall observed during a 2001 interview with the Los Angeles Times. That level of commitment separates real actors from performers who just happen to be famous. Their shared belief in research-based character development created mutual respect despite their different career trajectories and generational perspectives. Duvall admires Penn's willingness to take on controversial or challenging material, viewing his choices as evidence of serious artistic priorities rather than commercial calculations. Acting coach Sandra Seacat worked with both actors and noted their comparable intensity levels and dedication to emotional truth. Bob and Sean both understand that great acting requires personal risk and emotional vulnerability, Seacat explained. Their relationship includes mutual recognition of each other's achievements and occasional public support for controversial projects or statements. Both men have faced criticism for their uncompromising approaches, but maintain their artistic principles regardless of external pressure. Sean reminds me why I became an actor, Duvall told The Guardian. He still believes that movies can change people's minds and hearts. Their connection demonstrates respect between actors who prioritize meaningful work over easy success. 2. Daniel Day-Lewis. Daniel Day-Lewis's legendary preparation methods and complete character immersion earned Robert Duvall's profound respect as the ultimate example of method acting taken to its logical extreme. While Duvall's own preparation is thorough, he recognizes Day-Lewis as someone who has pushed the boundaries of what's possible in terms of research and character development. Their mutual admiration reflects two masters working at different levels of the same fundamental approach. Daniel sets the standard that every serious actor should aspire to reach, Duvall stated during a 2007 interview with the New York Times. He proves that there's no limit to how deeply you can explore a character if you're willing to do the work. Their shared commitment to research-based acting created immediate understanding when they met at various industry functions. Duvall particularly admires Day-Lewis's physical transformations and dialect mastery, recognizing these skills as extensions of deeper psychological preparation rather than mere technical tricks. Director Paul Thomas Anderson worked with Day-Lewis and noted similarities between his approach and Duvall's methodology, though executed at different intensity levels. Both actors understand that external changes must reflect internal transformation, Anderson observed. Their relationship consists primarily of mutual professional respect and occasional public praise for each other's work. Both men have avoided commercial projects that didn't meet their artistic standards, proving that uncompromising dedication can coexist with critical acclaim. Daniel shows us what's possible when talent meets absolute commitment, Duvall explained to Rolling Stone. He's taken our craft to places the rest of us never imagined. Their connection represents recognition between artists operating at the highest levels of their profession. 1. Marlon Brando.
Jimmy is he and Bill Murray are the two funniest guys I ever worked with. And Jimmy would tell a joke. It would take Brando 3 seconds to catch on, and he would go like that.
Marlon Brando's groundbreaking approach to screen acting provided the foundation for Robert Duvall's entire career philosophy, making him the single most influential figure in Duvall's artistic development. Their relationship began when Duvall studied Brando's early performances and later developed through personal interactions that shaped Duvall's understanding of what authentic acting could achieve. This influence extends far beyond professional admiration into genuine reverence for revolutionary artistry. Marlon showed us that actors could bring psychological realism to any material, Duvall explained during a 2003 interview with Film Comment. He proved that emotional truth was more important than traditional theatrical technique. Their connection represents the transmission of revolutionary acting methods from one generation to the next, with Duvall serving as both student and eventual peer. Duvall credits Brando with teaching him that great acting requires absolute honesty about human nature, even when that honesty makes audiences uncomfortable. Their personal interactions were limited but profound, with Brando offering guidance during Duvall's early career development. Acting teacher Stella Adler witnessed some of their conversations and noted Brando's recognition of Duvall's potential before mainstream success arrived. These preferences illuminate Robert Duvall's reverence for actors who prioritize truth over convenience and craft over celebrity. His admiration flows toward performers who understand that great acting demands complete commitment to authenticity. Subscribe to explore more insights into Hollywood's most dedicated artists.